Why are we satisfied by good enough? What is bounded rationality? Bounded rationality is a human decision-making process in which we attempt to satisfice, rather than optimize. In other words, we seek a decision that will be good enough, rather than the best possible decision. Bounded rationality describes the way that humans make decisions that departs from perfect economic rationality, because our rationality is limited by our thinking capacity, the information that is available to us, and time. Instead of making the best choices, we often make choices that are satisfactory. Why it happens? To act according to perfect rationality would require us to not be influenced by any cognitive biases, to be able to access all possible information about potential alternatives, and have enough time to calculate and project the benefits and detriments of each possible choice. Since it is next to impossible to make decisions that satisfy all those factors, we take shortcuts and make decisions that satisfy us, even if they are not the most optimal. Within our temporal and cognitive limitations, we make choices to the best of our understanding and ability, meaning that we are still rational, but not perfectly so. Example 1: Supply chain management. According to a model based on perfect economic rationality, company decision-makers would make decisions for their supply chain that would yield the greatest profit. However, such a model would not take into account other factors like reputation or sustainability. Many companies make decisions for their supply chain where cost is but one of the factors that goes into the decision-making process, leaving room for other influences like sustainability. Bounded rationality takes into account some of the trade-offs that managers have to make. That means their decisions do not always fall in line with perfect economic rationality. Example 2: Short-term temptations. Bounded rationality can cause us to make decisions that satisfy us in the short term, either because we are biased by immediate gratification, or because we do not have the capacity or time to calculate the long-term costs of our decisions. This leads to decisions that are not optimal, such as buying appliances that have a lower initial price but costs us more over time because of energy costs, or to put our preferences to the side to receive a reward sooner. How to avoid it? It is difficult to avoid bounded rationality, because the limitations that cause us to veer from perfect economic rationality are not ones we are able to change. The effort that would be required to make the best choice is often not worth the difference in benefit gained between a satisfactory and an optimal choice. However, it can be useful to get multiple opinions on what the best decision is. Working as a team helps us overcome bounded rationality because we lessen limitations. It provides us with multiple perspectives that are not all affected to the same degree by cognitive biases and gives us more time to learn about the possible alternatives in order to arrive at an optimal decision.